Hi, Sagittarius. Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to say thank you for taking the time to be here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. And in return, I will be sharing valuable information with you to help you move toward your highest aspirations. Okay, so please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and subscribe to the channel so that you help me grow and that we help the collective grow. If you'd like to learn more about Raye Turonek, our mental chatter musings, you can hit the down bar below. My links are all down there for Instagram, Facebook, my website, Twitter, whatever you're looking for. I also have the link for the healing chakra beads there. And one more link I've added for one of my coworkers. I really want to see her expand beyond Clarkston. And she makes sun catchers. Beautiful, beautiful sun catchers. She actually made this one for me. This is a surprise. Let me show it to you. She's got a book here because she customized it for me. She's got Scorpio here. I don't know if you can see it. And she's got, I call her Calico Kitty. So she's got a kitten on there. And it's just really beautiful. The sun, I really like it, you know. So if you're into this kind of thing, which is the perfect time because it's spring, she makes them. And you can check out her Facebook page below to get you one. Now, let's get into why we're here. The scopes. Aries season is here from March 12th through March 20th through April 19th. Although I will be covering the entirety of April, as I do in the newsletter that comes out at the beginning of the month, which you should definitely check out because I have half of a free mystery suspense thriller from myself in there this month, and I'll do the other half next month. So check that out. It should be fun for you, entertaining. Now, the cardinal fire sign of Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of energy, challenges, sports, among other things, making Aries a fiery, competitive sign that is always up for the challenge. Okay? Like the ram, they face opposition head on. It doesn't take away from their passionate, fun side, though. You know, Aries comes ready for the party with a confident, direct approach. This season, we could be tempted to let aggression get the best of us. So let us all take time to step to the side so that we don't get too impulsive. You know, just step off to the side and think about it first before we move forward. Okay. Use this boost of vitality to work on something you're passionate about this season. New projects are calling and spring is officially here. So let's see where some of our major transits, planets will be transiting. Uranus ended its retrograde in Taurus on January the 11th, and it remains in Taurus. We talked about this. We talked about it toggling between 2 and 6 degrees up until May when it moves past that mark. Right now, it's toggling between 2 and 6 degrees. Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra are in opposition to that transit. So you want to look at your natal chart. You can get it free at cafeastrology.com, and you can see which houses you have in those signs and which planets are ruled by those signs for you. Okay. You can see whether it's between 2 and 6 degrees. If you look at that, then you'll know those are the areas where you'll have shifts in money, values, resources, love, everything that has to do with Taurus. Okay. The sun enters Aries on March 19th. It remains there until it goes into Taurus on April 19th. I'm hoping that I said that right in all the other videos if I did say it, because I'm not going to go back. So hopefully everybody's listening for their moon, their rising, and their sun so that they get this message. Vesta enters Gemini on March 21st. It's a time to put up bright ideas into place. It's time to get out there and network. With Vesta and Gemini, you're more analytical than emotional right now. Just be discerning as to how you implement this business focused mindset. Okay. You don't want to go home treating your lover like a business partner, even if they are. There's a time and a place for that. Okay. So be mindful of that. Allow your heart center to remain open. Mercury, the planet of skills and communication, enters Aries on April the 11th, helping you to get those new ideas off the ground with gusto. Communication is quick right now. It's coming in and out. If you get an idea and you think of it, write it down, because just as soon as it came, it can go. Okay? You can forget it. You'll be tempted to make fast decisions and to rush. Don't do it. You know, ward against being impatient as you forge ahead to get things done. Okay? You don't have to worry about communication being a muck or anything like it was in Pisces season. It's more clear and direct when it goes into Aries. Okay? On April the 11th. On April the 27th, Mercury transitions into Taurus, where communication can become more sensual, even sexy. You may receive love messages from the most unexpected of places during this time. Okay? It's also a time where strong stances are taken, whether it be in serious matters or otherwise. So I want you to look at all perspectives when you're communicating and try not to be too rigid, because a lot of people will be very rigid right now. So you want to ward against that. Okay. Venus, the planet of romance, finances, abundance, pleasure, enters the mutable air sign of Gemini on April the 3rd. You might find yourself attracted to someone who is intelligent or well-versed. You'll be feeling talkative and flirty, but it all depends, like I said, on who stimulates your curiosity. And most likely it'll be somebody who is well-versed. Mars, the planet of challenges and energy, enters Aquarius on March 30th, and so returns our confidence. You'll move forward, accomplishing tasks with determination. Inventive ideas can propel your career forward, which I will also touch on in your scopes below. Jupiter is quintile. Please try not to pay attention to that curtain back there that I have moved to the side. I know it can be, a lot of people are saying, when we watch your videos, we're always looking at the curtain, or look at me. Focus on me. or even just my voice. You know, you can just listen to that. So maybe I should just quiet down just a bit. I apologize if you can hear my 18-year-old son downstairs. He is playing probably Call of Duty or something like that, and I can hear him screaming ever so often. So please, if you hear that, I apologize in advance. Jupiter is quintile Chiron, aspecting Capricorn and Aries on March 23rd. That's the day before the new moon. Karma is at play, and fated events can take place during this time. This was in last month's newsletter as well. And I did that newsletter in February. Okay? We in the astrology community know about these transits that we have that come in cycles. A lot of people may think it's conspiracy theories and things like that. We kind of knew this was coming, you know, something like this was coming. This happens, and it will continue to happen. That's just the transits we go through. That's our universe. Okay? So with Chiron dealing with your health, your mental, your physical, your spiritual, karma is at play. As I said, many of us may be switching our exercise regimens or our health regimens and things like that for the betterment of our life, which is still in play. Okay. With the coronavirus going around, you may need to change your exercise regimen because you're indoors. You can't be out, to make sure you stay healthy. You might need to go to the doctors to get a checkup because karma is at play. Fated events are taking place during this time with all of that going on. And so I'll move forward past that. Okay. Just know that's taking place. On April 4th, Jupiter, planet of luck and expansion, is conjunct Pluto, planet of rebirth, renewal, taxes, debts. They're both at 24 degrees. This is a major planetary alignment. This is a major planetary conjunction. These are two heavy hitters, Pluto and Jupiter conjunct. That's like power to the fullest. Don't quote me. I think this only happens like every 13 years or something like that. This year, it happens April 4th, June 30th, and November 12th. It happens 3 times. You'll feel compelled to accomplish your goals, to utilize your power. It's bringing your ambition to the forefront in a major way. Note these times down as a time to tap into your passion and drive so that you can muster the energy to achieve your greatest goals thus far. In addition to that, Pluto, like I said, deals with debt and taxes. Jupiter's there, expanding your money. It's very possible that you could get a windfall of money, that you could have some money come in. Just make sure you utilize it as you're supposed to, as you should. Okay? It's coming to you for a reason. Saturn moves into Aquarius and out of Capricorn on March 21st, and it stays there until the beginning of July. This creates challenges for some of the signs, but don't panic. Challenges can be overcome. As you know, Saturn is the planet of restrictions, responsibility, and karma, good or bad. Your actions help determine how your karma plays out. I don't care what anybody else says to you. That's not for me to worry about. I'm telling you, what you get out of it is a direct result as to what you put into it. Okay? What you get out of life is a direct result as to what you put into it. Okay? The karma or the energy you put out is reflected upon you. Okay? Now, those with better aspects as far as this transit are Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. You have great aspects because of this move. Okay? Trines and things like that. Saturn is quincunx to the true node in Cancer on April 17th. While Saturn highlights challenges in certain areas, it pushes you to overcome said hurdles in others. Once you have, great rewards are bestowed upon you in those areas. So don't get discouraged when you see Papa Saturn hanging around. He's just there to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do so that he can gift you as great as you can, as you're able to achieve. Okay? Now, I'll give you an example. Because of that Saturn transit moving into Aquarius, it's moving back into my home sector, creating challenges in my home. My garage door broke. My sink was clogged, as I talked about. I don't know if I talked about it in this video, but my husband had to go and he had to fix that. You have to put back in to your, you have to put in the work if you want to, for things to bow better for you. You know, that's just simply how it goes. So yes, I definitely had him, he fixed the sink. Like I said, while I wasn't here, because, I don't know if it was this video or the last video, I said, I'm a Scorpio, but I'm a Leo rising, and, my chart is full of Virgo. I have at least 6 or 7 positions in Virgo. So I'm very, I pick things apart, you know, and I know that. So with that being said, I told my husband to fix the sink when I'm not here. That way he won't have to worry about me, watching over him. Okay. So anyway, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn on the 25th until October 4th. Utilize those resources that you gained when Pluto was direct to handle your business. Okay. Most likely all the money that I'm receiving from different things, I won't get all into my money situation, but the money that I am receiving through different avenues, I will need to use those, you know, probably a great deal of it, hopefully not too much of it, to have my home fixed with Saturn going into that sector. And I'll receive the rewards once, you know, I'm finished fixing everything and he leaves. When Saturn leaves an area, it leaves you a gift from the area. It leaves you a gift inside the area that it's leaving. Okay. And then it goes over and makes you work on the other area. Now, we talked about Pluto being direct. Okay. The full seed moon on April 7th is in the cardinal air sign of Libra. And if you're wondering what I'm reading the newsletter that I've already typed up for next month. The spotlight not only shines on Libra, but also any houses or planets you have in the sign. Okay. It's a time of illumination. Are you expecting a judgment in a case? The resolution of a situation? Because it's very, it just might happen. It just might come about. It's in the air. I'll say that. Okay. Now, the new moon on April 22nd is in the fixed earth sign of Taurus. It's very probable. That's the word I was looking for. It's very probable that you will get a judgment in a case or the resolution of a situation. I hate when I can't think of the word I'm trying to remember. I thought of it though. Okay. Moving forward. The new moon in Taurus. It's a time for new beginnings. It's a time to start new projects. Spring is here. Spring cleaning applies to life and home. And it is time, Sagittarius, for you to do some spring cleaning. You know, it's time for that. Now, let's get into your individual scopes for you for Sagittarius. Sagittarius ranges from November 22nd to December 21st. Now, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, enters Aquarius on March 30th. Optimism returns to you. This transit will have you feeling better in all aspects. Use this optimism to put yourself out there for advancement. Get out there and strut your stuff. You know, learn as much as you can while you're feeling up to it. Try not to be too aggressive, though, you know, when it comes to being right. You'll thank me later. Spring brings money. With Jupiter, the planet of expansion and luck, and Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, conjunct in your money house, you're saying, show me the money. It's time for the money to come in for you. Okay. Effort brings great reward. So handle your business. It'll be well worth it. I promise. Okay. Be open-minded and optimistic as you navigate delays, because you will experience some delays. It's okay. Your progress is still going to happen regardless of delays. Okay. Goodness is upon you. So don't fret. Pluto, the planet of resources, renewal, even debt, and Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, demands you go for it in a big way. Put yourself out there. Okay. Jupiter is your ruler and it wants power, advancement, abundance. It's time to do better, Sagittarius. The time to do better is now. Your engines are firing off for a major blast off in money, resources, and creativity. So be in the now. Stay in the now. The past has nothing more to offer you. You have nothing more to garner from the past. Okay. The Libra full moon on April 7th brings conclusions in some areas, particularly love, finances, and partnerships. Okay. Be a lover, not a fighter. Now, tidbits from March's newsletter that still apply. I noted them here. I said, don't forget to spend your money wisely because Saturn says so. Okay. But rest assured, the planet is providing for you. You know, more money will come in. It's creating a beautiful sextile for you. That Aquarius and Saturn on March 21st is creating a beautiful sextile for you. It's time for you to recover in money, health, and overall. Okay. You'll need this recovery so that you can fulfill yourself, so that you can fulfill what you're lacking. Okay. Finding confidence in yourself as opposed to looking for that fulfillment in others is monumental for you. Okay. It's a time to become aligned with the change you wish to manifest. Don't just speak about it, Sagittarius. Be about it. And with that being said, I'll see you next month. Bye, Sagittarius.